Here we are at the end of the 2024 spring racing season, so what better time than now for us coaches to come together and reflect on the season, the impact of our new indoor training facility, and what we can look forward to with the summer.
This year, the coaching staff really just kind of gelled. This year, everybody was really bought in to the mission of PCR, helping these kids become the best themselves that they could be.
Even for the rowers who this was maybe their first season actually racing, the true novices, I think we saw a lot of people who started over the summer in the middle school summer programs who were 8th graders going into high school come back to the program. And it was really cool to just remember how they started and then see you and the other novice coaches working with them, Nick, and just how much they grew over just that one season.
Yeah, I mean, the novices have come such a long way. And I think this is the first PCR season in a really long time, definitely the first time post-COVID, that we've been able to really focus in on making boats go fast. I mean, having a indoor facility that we can train in the entire season made a huge difference.
The result that I'm most excited for, that had me eyes wide open, jaw hitting the floor, was definitely the senior double making it to semis for Stotesbury. And it's just so great that they got to have that experience as their last row at PCR. And it was just amazing to be able to see their faces as they came back to the dock. And it was like, you guys made it.
My favorite result was being able to just race Stotesbury with the JV8 that I had this year. PCI didn't race Stotesbury in 2023, and a lot of the girls in the JV8 that raced this year were disappointed that they didn't race Stotesbury the year before.
I got to go out with the boys novice 8 a few times, and I was really impressed by their energy. The coxswain and the rowers, just anytime we went out to practice, it was all right, we want to be so much better at the end of practice than we were at the beginning of it. And they actually worked through that the whole time, and even when they got frustrated, they would bring it back. And I think bringing that energy into racing season, especially as a novice, is really beneficial because you can get really caught up in the results, but they were just so excited to row every time.
Summer camp at PCR is really about three things: safety, instruction, and fun. It's really an introduction to the sport for those that are kind of curious about it. Maybe have kind of, rode by Kelly Drive or ran by Kelly Drive and kind of seen boats on the water, and just kind of curious about the sport. And so this program here is really designed to really introduce novice athletes to the sport. This year, I think we had a record number of over 200 applicants for the summer program, which is amazing. So when the campers come in the morning, we do one big group stretch, everyone together. We go in a warm-up run. Because it is hot out here, we don't send them on a very long run, shorter run. Once they come back, they kind of break up into their separate groups and to their separate teams. And then that way the coach kind of goes over the lineups for the day, the plan for the day, and then everybody's out there on the water, just having fun, rowing. They come back, put the boats back, they kind of debrief as a team. And then everybody cheers and enjoys the rest of the day. What we like to do in summer camps is on that final day, after 3 weeks, we also like to have a inter-squad race. So all the campers kind of get to see, all the work that they've been putting in against each other. We also invite the families to come down on the last day so they can see all the hard work that their children have been putting in. We hand out awards, take pictures. It's really, really fun. And then hopefully, a lot of times they like to sign up for the fall program as well.